Good morning and welcome to Qigong Live Online. Today is the advanced class today, and somebody messaged me and asked me about having a stiff chest. What are you doing? The dog wants to come visit us today. Do the wide shot so you can see what just happened. The dog just walked in and sat it on my feet. you character, yes? Off you go, off you go. Go on. Anyway, get back to the other one. So we're talking about stiffness of the chest, which you can get sometimes when you feel like your chest is restricted. And there's a couple of really good exercises for this. And so I'm going to do this for that guy. I told him I was going to put it up in, I think, class 94. I think this is 93, so this is the one we're going to do it for. And I'll show you these two exercises that'll help that. And that constriction of the chest can be like the chi blockage in the energy flow through your chest. It can be numerous different meridians that come through here. It can be a renmai, it can be the kidney meridian. Yep. So there's a couple that travel through this area. The stomach meridian travels through here as well. And it can cause this constriction of the chest, but we'll show you how to free that today. And yeah, we'll do that. And then in a beginner's class after this, I'm going to talk about people who lose their appetite. So we'll do the appetite one next on the next class, on the beginner's class, and we'll do the chest restricted. This is a little bit more complicated, yeah? So first of all, we'll bow into class. Me and the dog. Very cool. The left hand's underneath, right hand on top, two thumbs together. That's it, good. Gong. Very good. We have the Christmas spirit today. Oh, I've got to point it the right way. We got the tree up today. So the exercise, the two of them called, one's called Dove Spreads Wings, which is out of the Shu system. And the other one comes from the Bhagwan Jin, and it's called looking left and right, drawing the bow to shoot an eagle. Of course, we don't shoot eagles, but that's the name of the exercise. But we'll do the first one. We'll do the other one. So, dog, you're going to have to move because you're in the road. Off you go. Good one. Because I've got to step forward. I don't want to step on the dog. Hang on. Off you go. You have to go. Off you go. Off you go. Good girl. Well, you can stay there if you like. Just don't come back here. You? Really? Sorry about that. She's a friendly dog. So we're going to do that. We're going to do the other exercise first instead. So stand with your feet a little bit further apart. And we're going to do this exercise, which is called the Bhagwan Jin exercise. She can stay there for the moment. She's friendly. So we're going to bring your hands, and you have your hands facing towards the ground. So the Lao Gong point's facing towards the ground first. And then you're going to roll your hands around, and you turn your fingers and you roll your fingers around to make a fist, yeah? And as you do that, you feel the stretch of your fingers because it's good for all the metacarpals in your hand. Stretch all the fingers around and then pull them underneath your armpits. Yeah, like this. And you sit like this picture. Yep. And then it turns over. And then it pushes out to the side. Good. And it goes right out to the side. And I'm going to mirror you. You're going to do your right hand first. So before we do this, actually, what I need to do is bring your hands down again. I've missed a bit for you. So what I need to do is show you the hands. The first hand looks like that. It's called a bear claw. It's like that. And it has a straight hand with a claw at the top and the thumbs curled down like that. But it's straight this way. It's not bent that way or this way. It's like that. They call this the bear claw. The other hand's the archer's hand, which looks like that. And so it's like that. And so you have all of these fingers facing down, the thumb facing it, and the fingers facing up. And it looks like that. And it sits on an angle like that. It's not like this. It's like that. So that's one hand, and the bear claw is the other one, that one. And this is the two hands for this exercise. There you go. So we'll start again. So roll your fingers around, pull them into your hands, stick them underneath your armpits. Put them right underneath your armpits. Yeah. Then turn your hands over, and then push them back out to the side like that. Perfect. That's it. When you get to the side, keep your fist. Open your hand, open your right hand. Now I've gone mirroring you, open your right hand, then turn it to the front, then come round, and you grab this like you're holding a bow with one hand. You grab the string of the bow with the bear claw, hold the bow with the bear claw, and then you change to the archer's hand. And then you pull it back. You pull it back, and then you quiet both fists, and then you make two fists again and push it back out again. Good. Then you open up the left hand, palm to the ground first. Then to the front, you rotate the elbow to bring the hand around. Comes around, you rotate. grab the string of the bow, pull your hand up, and pull it back. And then you soften both hands. Now you can do this we're doing this in a single stance at the moment. Sometimes if you're really, really comfortable, you can do a double horse stance. You can do two out that way, but when you do that, make sure your knees go out that way. You can do it a triple horse stance. And triple if you want to go down there, but make sure the same thing, the knees are out right to there. Tuck your pelvis forward so you sit there in this posture here when you do this. But for this stage, we'll just do a single one to start. But no, you can do all those. But there'll be some people that might not have the strength in the legs that are watching this, so just do a single to start off with. And as you get stronger and stronger, you can do a wider stance. Big thing when you do the wider stance, sit down, knees above the toes, so the knees right above the toes, and then make sure you tuck your pelvis in, your bottom sticking out backwards. So you tuck your pelvis so you keep it straight back. Yep. Okay, we're back into this exercise. Push them back out. Now, the hollowing the chest happens on the way we're in. So as we come around with the hand, you feel your chest hollowed. And you feel your chest, your sternum's being pulled in, and all your energy is going to your back, and you feel like your back expands. Your back, your back expands, and then as we open it, because we hollowed our chest this way, we grab the bow. As we open the bow, we expand our chest, and we go from hollow, and we come right open, and we bring all energy to the front. So we're moving the energy from the front part of our body to the renmai in the front, and then go back to the dumai as you hollow it this way. So you're going in and out. If I just do it this way so you can see, it goes in this way and then out that way. So now I have the chest. You can hear the sound. And if I go back the other way, the chest is hollow now, and it's all in the back. I can't quite whack myself on the back to hear that. And so it sounds like a drum on the back of your chest, and then it sounds like a drum on the front of your chest. And so you're moving energy front and forward and backwards inside your body. But what that'll do is open up all the meridians inside the front, and all of the bladder meridian in the back and the dumai in the back. And it'll open it up and it's expanding and contracting. So if there's any blockages, it'll open up the chest to free the blockages. Yep. Okay. So we'll start from the bottom again. Hold the hands around. So we do this in a single horse stance. Fingers under, turn your hands over, 2 fists over, and push out. It's like Hercules pushing the 2 pillars out. Perfect. We'll start with your right hand, and you look at your hand, turn to the front first, then it comes around. Now hollow your chest as it comes around. Grab the bow, change your hand, and then breathe in. Expand your chest into front. And then relax, just breathe, and just relax your chest. So it's central both front and back. Open your left hand, look at the hand, palm to the front. Watch the hand come around. As it comes around, you're breathing out, hollowing your chest. Grab the bow, breathing in. Then bring the hands out, relax, breathing out. Breathing in as you open your hand, and keep breathing in as you turn it to the front. Breathe out as you come around. Grab the string of the bow, hollow your chest. Breathing in. And then relax both hands, breathing out. Open up your left hand. Breathing in. Sorry, breathing out, and then breathe out. Breathing out, and you feel your chest hollow as it comes around. Hollow your chest. Change the hands, breathing in. Expanding the chest, right open your chest. And then breathe out. Perfect. Good, we're going to do one more each side, yeah? Palm to the ground, palm to the front. Breathe out, hollow your chest, breathing out. Breathing in, change the hands. And relax, breathing out. One more to the left. Breathe out. Breathing in. Expand your chest. And then breathing out. Open both palms. And then bring your hands down, breathing out. There you go. It's a great exercise. It's a famous exercise from the Bhagavad Gita. There's a few variations of how people do that, but this is the variation I'm going to teach you today, because we're talking about this hollowing, opening and closing your chest. Breathing out, breathing in. And so incorporating this exercise as well inside this, because it's opening and closing all the different meridians at the same time, besides the chest meridians and the back meridians, besides getting the free flow of the chi through the meridians in the chest. It's also opening and closing the ones in the arms and the legs. And so it's doing a lot of things at the same time. I'll put in the description all the different parts of what this exercise does and the different medical applications of what this is for. I'll put them down as well for you. So the next one we're going to do is called, now the dog's not here, we're going to do the dove spreads wings, from the Shuba Shu Taiji Qigong system. It has a similar principle of the expansion. So you feel the hollowing, and then you feel the expansion as you open and close, and it's the same thing. We're going to step off to the right first. We're going to put your hands up, and you're going to step forward with your right foot. And your hands are facing towards the front, and they go around in big circles like wings. They come right around, and they get round to the front, and they invert themselves, and the back of the hands are touching the back of the hands like that, and the fingertips are going to touch your sternum, and they're going to push your sternum in. So you come round. Oh, excuse me. Lung exercise. Good for your lungs. Push them in, and you push it. As you push it in, you're breathing out, and you hollow your chest, and all the energy goes to your back again. And you're going to step back, toe, heel, and then step back. And as you come forward, then you open your chest up. And you expand your chest really open, so I've got it right stretched across. And then I'm going to step forward, heel, toe first, then come forward, and bring the back foot forward, and the back foot's just on your toes. And it goes into your chest. Bring your head down, chin on chest, breathing out. Stepping back. Toe, heel, breathing in. Big inhalation. Fill up the lungs. Bring it to the front. And then go forward. Heel, toe, go forward. Fingers in sternum. Push it in, breathe out. I'm breathing out loud so you can hear me. Normally you're going to do this breathing in and out through your nose, but I'm breathing out through your mouth so you can hear the breath. Breathing in. Stepping forward, heel, toe, breathing out. Big breath out. Breathing in. This exercise has been based off that bird, the crane, when the big back crane, when it's walking in the water and it puts his wings out like that and makes the shadow. This exercise is based from that. We watched them doing it, and they created an exercise with the same energetic principle. But we're not catching fish. It's my humour for the day. Stepping back, breathing in, and stepping forward. Heel, toe, come forward, breathing out. Stepping back, toe, heel, and then step back. So the alternating step's done slightly different as you step forward and backwards. Heel goes down first, then the toe when you go forward. Breathing out. And when you step back, you do the toe first and then the heel, and then step back. Heel, toe, come forward. The reason for the foot positions and which ones you go on the ground first is all to do with the meridians and connecting meridians to the ground, earthy meridians, and disconnecting other meridians as we step forward and backwards. It all has a medical application as a reason for why you do all of this. Same with the hands, the hand position, the back of the hands. All the yang meridians are touching each other on the back of the hands. Into the chest, breathing in. So there's a lot of working parts to the exercise, a lot of medical pieces to this. I'll put in the medical applications of this exercise for you in the description as well. But for my friend, this is the exercise that opens up your chest. Breathing in. And breathing out. Now we're going to swap sides and step back. Now you can do this different ways of how you change sides. I'm just going to do it this particular way. Heel first, then toe, come forward. We want to do both sides because one's more yin and one's more yang. It's activating different meridians on different sides. Heel, toe, come forward. Breathing out. Stepping back. Toe, heel, step back. Breathing in. Heel, toe, come forward. Toe, heel, come back. Big breath in. And then breathe out. Of course, because we're opening our chest, this is actually good, not only good for your lungs and respiration, but it's really good for your heart as well. So you're opening the capacity of your heart, so you're taking away all the stress from the heart. So the whole zong qi of your chest, which is the energy of your lungs and your heart combined, called zong qi, that's created by those two organs. It's tonifying and harmonizing that organ, that energy in the organs. Open up your heart, open up your lungs. Good. Heel, toe, come back. Good. I want to go back and do it one more time. Open up. Good. Come forward one more time. I think that's really even up both sides. Stepping back, breathing in. And then come back to the front and then lower your hands down again. Very good. There you go. So there's two simple exercises to open your chest. Yep. They're famous for it, and they're famous for that constriction. I think if you've ever felt that tightness of your chest, this is the exercise that will help relieve that, open and close it, and hopefully move all the meridians. I always say to people too, if you have a medical condition, and I'm really happy to give Qigong exercises for this, but I'll also tell you probably to go and see a practitioner of Chinese medicine. If you have chest pain and things like this, you do want to get it checked. You want to get medical checkups done so you keep your health, whether it's going through a TCM practitioner who will do a whole lot of diagnosis for you to work out what's creating the problem, because it wants to go back to the root cause of the problem, or whether going to a physician, a medical Western medicine physician to get your chest checked, get a chest x-ray, whatever it is. Don't ever leave this too long, especially as tightness of the chest can be lots of things. In Chinese medicine, there's a few things that cause it, and you can just free it up by simple acupuncture and by doing these exercises. But if there's something else underneath that, then you need to get it checked as well. But as I say, try these ones, nice and simple. And you'll feel, when you finish, you'll feel that lung capacity is increased, and you'll find your breathing's different. You'll find your voice will be different. And all of that will change because of these exercises and the way that they're structured, yeah? And so if not, then there's always seek professional help. It's really, really useful. I hope you enjoy those exercises. They're actually really good exercises just to open up your heart. And so sometimes they're really good to get rid of the emotions of the heart, or open up the emotions and let the emotions go so you can be free from that. And that's a good exercise for doing that as well. Very cool. Have a beautiful week. I'll see you next week. Next week will be the last one we've filmed for the year. And I've got a couple of classes I'm pre-recording for you for over the holiday period so that you don't miss your week. So you get to practice each week. And I'll put them up on YouTube and you'll get to see them then. But next week will be the last class we do live for the year. So it's been busy. This is now 2 years we've been doing these classes now, live classes for almost 2 years. So it's great, eh? Anyway, very, very cool. You have a beautiful week, eh? And if you want to learn about what we were talking about before in the beginners class, which was what was I going to do in the beginners class? I'm so busy. Now my head's gone to sleep. my mind goes quiet and then I forget what I was going to teach. Oh, I mentioned at the beginning of the class. We'll go back to it anyway. It's important. Great. You have a beautiful class. See you soon. Roll back onto your thumbs. Left hand underneath, right on top. 2 thumbs together. Cool. Bring your hands back. And return the chi to the lower dantian. I know what it was. Come back to me. Have to go and fish into my head, try and find my memory. It was to do with diet, to do with lack of appetite when you lose your appetite. There's a couple of exercises for that. I'll do them on the beginners classes for you when you lose your appetite. There you go. Which is good in some ways, but in other ways it's not healthy to not be eating. So it'll get your appetite back again. You'll get hungry. Very cool. Bye-bye. Take a step back and just bow to each other. Have a beautiful week, and we'll see you next week, eh? Bye-bye.